not swearing. What the fucking kind of crap is that? Don't put that on there. My mom will be like, oh, damn it! I am very potty mouth, so if you're offended easily by the words fuck, pot-licking cunt whore, or douche canoe dildo, this is not the time for you. So why don't you go ahead and shut off now. Hey twat sticks, welcome to episode 4. As you can see, I don't have any fun stuff today. I don't have any shot glasses, I don't have any margarita glasses, I don't have any hurricane glasses. I just have a fucking can of beer. And I know what you're thinking. Lesbians drink canned beer. Well, I'm not a lesbian. I don't play softball in the summer. And I don't have a Justin Bieber haircut. But I just figured, let's just take it back to the basics. I just want to give you a little forewarning that this episode might not be as funny as 3, 2, or 1. Might not get you giggling, being like, oh my gosh, you're so funny. Well, guess what? I am funny. But you know what? Even funny people have their moments. So I just finished this shit today. And like I said, I wasn't on my game. I had a lot of things going on this week because I went and seen Justin Bieber's movie. That's my top goddamn priority. And anyway, this kind of took a backseat. So if it's not as funny as the other ones, I don't fucking care. So either you don't watch it, or you watch it and you say, hey, I thought it was funny anyway. Even though she told me it wasn't going to be funny, I thought it was. Because it probably will be. I'm just, whatever. So anyway. Okay, first up, Scientology. Don't you find it a little ironic that the week after I announced that that is going to be my religion study of choice, that all of a sudden the FBI comes barreling down on Tommy Cruise and his family for human trafficking? I don't know. Human trafficking? Are you kidding me? That's awesome. Apparently they're trying to say that he hired all these people to, make rooms so Katie could come in and study her Scientology. I didn't know it was a fucking course. All I got in the mail was a little pamphlet that says, here's your shit. Read it and do it. I didn't know I had to take a course like it was goddamn college. Do I get a certificate or a diploma? Because I still even haven't got my bracelet. So technically, I don't think I could be in any trouble with this FBI nonsense. But just in case, if any of my friends happen to see some black, SUVs following them, just don't lead them to where I live, okay? Alright, everybody knows how much I adore and love Charlie Sheen, but I think that he's starting to go off the deep end. I'm pretty sure that he's starting to get a little bipolar and is going through a later in life crisis. We all know that that's not what I want to say. We all know that he recently asked both of his ex-wives to move into the neighborhood so he could have one big happy family and the twins could get to know the other kids and yada yada yada. Anyway, apparently Denise Richards said, absolutely not, you're off your rocker. But apparently Brooke, the one he just recently divorced, was like, oh no, I don't want to live in the neighborhood, why don't we just move back in with you? So, fresh off of his divorce from her, apparently she's moved back in. So, apparently even though 2.5 Men's going to be done because of the recent rant, he'd have his own reality show called My Ex-Wife and I Are Moving Back In Together. Should be interesting. Anyway, we all know about the 18-minute rant that he just recently did on the radio. And he had some really nice, cute little gem of quotes. And I'd like to read a couple of them to you, if you will. Let me get this on here. They lay down with their ugly wives in front of their ugly children and look at their loser lives. Most of the time, and this includes naps, I'm an F-18, bro. And I will destroy you in the air. I will deploy any ordnance to the ground. That's quote number 1 I can get behind. Because anybody who is that awesome, even when they're napping, come on. Don't even have to say anything about it. He might be nails, but I'm freaking bayonets. I'm battle-tested bayonets, bro. I don't understand this bro shit. Either he's watching that chick from the Bad Girls Club too much, or he's turning black. What up, bro? I'm tired of pretending that my life isn't perfect and bitching and just winning every second of the day. You shut your traps, you put down your McDonald's, and you focus on something that matters. That's probably my favorite one, because I really think that he was talking to me. Because I talk a lot, I eat McDonald's, and I don't focus. Funny how sleep rhymes with sheep. I'm excited to get back to work. See, you should have said that before you started all that right. I have fame and they have nothing. They have 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. I drank too much and I fell to the floor. Oh, wait, that's not by Charlie. That's what I do on Thursdays. I'm sorry. All right, let me also say that Charlie is in the process of trying to get a publisher to write a tell-all book of the past 8 years on 2.5 Men. It's not even wrote yet, and I already have a copy on reserve. This is going to be the greatest book that's ever going to come out. I'm just wondering that, like, when you open it, if this, like, white powdery substance is just going to float into the air and be like, here's your free Coke with your purchase. He keeps the shit up, Mel Gibson's going to start looking like a fucking saint, let me tell you that. Alright, another Charlie-related news. Apparently Capri Sun is going to be auctioning off the dress that she wore when she was with Charlie when he went on his tirade at the Hotel Plaza. She claims the dress reminds her of bad memories, and she needs to get rid of it ASAP. Well, let's hope that before she ships it out to the winning bidder, that she dry cleans it. Can you imagine the crazy-ass person that's going to get that dress and be, like, looking all over for, like, Charlie residue, and they can, like, put it in their caslapas and be like, oh my god, I have this baby. Can you put a bed on that for me? Thanks. Alright, and then also, let's not forget about Casey Jordan. She's the one that looks like she's 15. She's the porn star that she recently was with him on his 36-hour coke bender at his house. And she was overheard saying, I don't have a baby anymore. Oh, well, you didn't lose it. I mean, it's not, you know, like, when people lose weight, they're like, oh yeah, I'm not fat anymore. Well, yeah, because you lost the weight. Or, you know, I'm not an alcoholic anymore because, hold on. Because you're just not doing it anymore. You don't just, I don't have a baby anymore. You know, whatever. Alright, so anyway, you know, you just don't misplace a baby, you know, you don't just lose it. We're not stupid. We know what she did. She went all the way to Oregon to do it because apparently, you know, they don't give a fuck what happens there. You can have 16 wives and 75 kids, and you can just walk into a clinic and be like, well, I don't want to have a baby anymore. And FYI, she didn't know if it was Charlie's or not, so who knows. Alright, Billy Ray Cyrus apparently has been yapping on TV and magazines about how the series Hannah Montana ruined his family. Nope. You know what started ruining your family, sir? You, with a mullet, singing Achy Breaky Fucking Heart. That should have been the first tip that your family needs to go into hiding immediately because you're just fucking stupid. Like, are you kidding me? Like, who... What? Ugh. I'm sure what basically happened is you and your wife decided to force Miley into acting because you were no longer reaping the benefits from the achy breaky replays. You know what happens to child actors? I mean, let's look at some prime examples here. Let's talk about Boner. He got very suicide-y, and he decides, I'm going to go hang out in the forest, and where the fuck was he? Canada? Montana? I don't even know. But he was just like, I can't take it anymore, because I used to be really cool. I used to be Mike Seaver's best friend, and Alan Thicke used to be like, yo, Boner! And now he can't even get a job. Like, I don't know. And then, also, let's not forget Corey Haim. May you rest in peace, sir. Cute as ever, but at one point he decides, I can't find a job, nobody likes me, so I'm going to start selling my teeth and my hair online. I don't really think it's fair to blame a teenager for your failures in your life and your marriage. I don't think anybody should be allowed to do anything until their age of 16. And then maybe they can handle it. Apparently Chucky Manson's attorney has faxed a mercy letter over to President Obama at the White House. Apparently he states that Chucky really shouldn't be in prison. Chucky Manson's attorney is claiming that because he physically did not commit the murders, that he should no longer be in prison. Basically, all that Chucky is guilty of is saying to his little followers, hey, why don't you guys do something witchy? Why don't you guys go and do something bad? And apparently they went on a murder spree, and now he's hanging out in prison. So, just a couple of things. Number one, where did he get the fax number? Because I kind of would be interested in that, because I have a couple things I'd like to send over to him. And then also, could you really honestly imagine just walking down the road and, like, looking over and being like, oh, there's Chucky. Like, I don't know if they make tattoo gun for swastikas on your forehead, but that would be really hard to get a job. Shit. Okay. Let me tell you about the greatest thing in my world. I went and seen Justin Bieber! Went and seen his movie last night. It was the greatest 2 hours of my entire life. I took my niece Madison, who's only 8. She was technically just my cover-up. She don't give a flying fuck about Bieber, but I do. So anyway, that little kid works his fucking ass off. I don't give a shit if you like him, if you don't like him. You see the movie, you at least respect him. So anyway, apparently he lost like 80,000 Twitter followers when he recently got his hair cut. Whatever. You knew eventually it was going to happen. I mean, it's not like he could be 45 and, you know, doing a little hair to the side flip thingy. I mean, he's probably going to be in the Rogaine commercials by the time he's that age and being like, oh shit, where's my hair? So anyway, now the only question that arises is what's going to happen to the lesbians who look like Justin Bieber? Are they going to get their haircuts, or they continue to, do the flip? I guess we'll find out, won't we? Apparently Fantasia's pretty pissed off at the Grammys because she wasn't asked to participate in the Aretha Franklin tribute. I have it on good authority that the girls that did the tribute had to write an essay on why they respected Aretha Franklin and why they thought that she deserved the honor. Apparently all the essays were great, but Fantasia turned in a paper that said F-A-N-T, and she couldn't figure out how to spell the sh part of her name, so I guess that's what happened. Whoops. Let me tell you about the deadliest catch I caught, and it's not herpes. Recently I was perusing the Plenty of Fish website when I come across a little gem that wants to meet me. Let me tell you about him. I'll read you his profile. Word for fucking word, may I add. Because you have to. You have to hear this. I like country and rock. My goal is to live with a woman for the rest of my life. Well, it's probably going to be your mom. I'm an aggressor. I am respectful until it's not time to be respectful. I like to build things. I am not that specific, and let me spell that gem for you. S-P-A-C-I-F-I-C. So like specific ocean, kind of. I am not that specific on here. You will just have to get to know me. But no gold diggers. You must have your own money. And it also states that his ideal date is to go shopping and then take her back to her place. I'll let you know how our first date goes. Alright, I'm going to start a new little segment here. Because everybody knows I like to bitch about things, bitch about good things, bitch about bad things. Whatever. I'll bitch about whatever I want, fuckers. So, new segment, things I like, things I don't like. Well, guess what I like? I like boys playing baseball. I also enjoy buckets of beer. I like bowling with my homies. I like shots. I also like Macintosh Yankee candle smelling things. Whether it be lotion, candles, dildos. Oh, I wonder if they make one. Anyway, and fluffy pillows. Things I don't like. I still don't like Kate Gosselin. I don't like people who are skinny who have already had 4 or 5 kids. I don't like the period when NFL ends in between when baseball starts. There's nothing going on. Nothing's happening right here. In this spot. Right here. Nothing. It's boring. I also don't like puking up Taco Bell. You think that shit tastes rancid going in? Before I close today, I want to let everybody know about my friend's charity. Her name is Angie, and her charity is called Give Me Money So I Can Meet My Honey. Catchy phrase, ain't that shit? Anyway, she currently needs $1,300 to get a VIP package so she can go and do a meet and greet and get some pictures and hopefully get some penetration from Usher. And then she can change her name, and she will be Angie Raymond. So if everybody could please donate $1, I would appreciate it. I myself are going to give her $1.50. So I mean, if you're up for the challenge, throw 50 more cents her way. All right, celebrity crush. Normally I just do one, just to get us by. But I've never been to Africa, and I'm not a safari guide. But in honor of February being Black History Month, I've decided to travel deep into the jungle and catch us some fever, if you know what I mean. So this month, instead of just having one celebrity crush, I've decided that I'm going to have a couple of honorees for this award. Curtis Granderson. I mean, obviously, everybody knows how much I heart him. Shamar Moore. I mean, I pretty much, feel that if anything ever happens to me where I am murdered by a serial sexual sadist, that I would like him to investigate, because he does a pretty good job. I mean, he solves it. LL Cool J. Omar Epps, because I'm sure he could, probably help me out pretty well. If I ever felt very sick and a doctor couldn't treat me, I could go see Dr. House, and he could help me out. Mekhi Phifer and Dwayne Wade. So those are my honorees for Black History Month. Just remember, I love me some me, so I'll always love myself more than I'll ever love you. Goodbye.